Hello, I'm Father Joe Gambala, pastor of St. Malachy Catholic Church in Sterling Heights. Welcome to Saints of the Summer. Today is July the 12th. If you're familiar with the Stations of the Cross, then you'll recall that the sixth station, Veronica wipes the face of Jesus. Today's saint is about that very same Veronica. The only thing we really know about her is that she wiped the face of the Lord. Now, most of my life, I always thought of her wiping the face of the Lord as just a kind act, an act of mercy, an act of compassion. Until I went to Ethiopia. As traveling across Ethiopia, we went to Liabella, and our guide said, there's a nice restaurant here and we can get ourselves a good meal. We went to the restaurant. The restaurant was owned by a woman from Scotland who had come to teach in Ethiopia. And after she retired, she used her pension to open this restaurant. But what she told us was, well, on the menu, you have to understand that electricity is spotty here. Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's not. So we really can't count on anything being frozen. So any meat dish you have here, I can tell you what meat we have today and what meat that we don't. And one of the people asked, well, what do you mean, what do you have today and you don't have? You mean what's thawed or not? And she says, no, we do all our meat fresh. We send our cook to the market and he buys the animal live. He brings the live sheep or the live goat or the live cow into the basement of the restaurant, slaughters it, and then carves up the beef. And he gets to keep the wool or the leather as partial payment. Well, I have to say, it was a very good steak. Couldn't have been more fresh. But that sparked our interest. We want to go to this market. So the next day we did. It's like a large farmer's market. You'd see lots of vegetables and you'd see fruit and yes, even jars of honey and pies. But you'd also see areas where there were cows in one section, and there'd be camels in another section, goats in another section. Well, we went to the section where they had the lambs, and as we approached, one of the ladies selling the lambs spotted us and quickly went and grabbed a rag, and she wiped the face of that lamb, all of the snot and things that would have been in the eyes of the lamb. She's wiping it clean so it would be looked presentable. Now, when Jesus is going to the cross, it's the day before the Passover. And all over Jerusalem, people are going to buy sheep and goats to kill and to eat for the Passover meal, which means there are people selling goats and sheep all over Jerusalem, all over Israel, all over any Jewish community in the world, wiping off the faces and making it more presentable so that it can be sold for the sacrifice. And it dawned on me that what Veronica did was much, much more than just an act of kindness. It was an act of preparation, preparing Jesus for the great sacrifice that would take upon himself all the sins of the world and open for us the gates of heaven.